Lena and Maya had been inseparable since childhood. People often joked that they were more like sisters than friends. They shared clothes, secrets, dreams, and late-night conversations about love and the future. Lena was bold, confident, and beautiful. She had a magnetic personality that drew people toward her. Maya was gentle and kind, the type of person whose warmth made everyone feel comfortable. When Lena started dating Daniel, she believed she had finally found the perfect man. Daniel was caring, loyal, and deeply in love with her. But Lena had one problem. She didn't trust love. One afternoon, the two friends sat in their favorite cafe. Lena stirred her drink slowly, staring at the table. "I need your help," she said. Maya smiled. "For you, always." Lena leaned closer. "I want to test Daniel." Maya frowned. "Test him. I want to know if he would ever betray me." Maya laughed softly. "Daniel would never do that." But Lena's eyes were serious. "I want you to seduce him." The words froze the air between them. Maya stared at her in disbelief. "You want me to betray both of you?" "No," Lena said firmly. "I want you to prove he loves me." Maya felt uncomfortable, but Lena was her best friend. After a long silence, she reluctantly agreed. "I'll do it," she said quietly. Neither of them realized that this simple decision would destroy everything. The first time Maya met Daniel alone, she felt incredibly nervous. Daniel greeted her with his usual warm smile. "Hey! Lena said you needed advice about something." Maya nodded. "Yeah, relationship advice." They sat together in the park while the sun slowly set. Daniel spoke about Lena with genuine love. "I'm actually thinking about proposing to her soon," he admitted. Maya's heart sank. This was supposed to be a test, but Daniel was clearly devoted. That night she called Lena. "You're wrong about him," Maya said. "He really loves you." But Lena only replied calmly, "Keep trying." Weeks passed. Maya and Daniel began spending more time together. At first it was part of the plan, but soon something changed. They laughed easily. They understood each other. Daniel slowly began noticing Lena's strange behavior. She had become suspicious and distant. "I don't understand," Daniel told Maya one evening. "She keeps accusing me of things I haven't done." Maya felt guilty. The truth sat heavily in her chest. One rainy night they walked together under a small umbrella. They stood close, their shoulders touching. Daniel sighed softly. "With you everything feels simple," he said. Maya looked away. "This isn't right." "Why not?" "Because she was supposed to break his loyalty, not win his heart." But by then it was already happening. One evening Daniel invited Maya to his apartment to talk. The city lights glowed through the window. Maya stood nervously near the bed. "We shouldn't keep doing this," she whispered. Daniel stepped closer. "Doing what?" "Pretending we don't feel something." Daniel gently touched her hand. "Maya, I've never felt so understood." Her heart raced. "You love Lena." "I did," he said quietly. Their eyes met, slowly. Daniel leaned forward and kissed her. The kiss started soft and hesitant, but when Maya didn't pull away, the kiss deepened. Weeks of hidden emotions finally broke free. They fell onto the bed, still wrapped in each other's arms, kissing like two people. Who had been holding back their hearts for too long? At that same moment, Lena arrived at Daniel's apartment to surprise him. She heard laughter coming from the bedroom. Curious, she walked down the hallway. The door was slightly open and then she saw them. Daniel and Maya together in bed, kissing. Her world collapsed. "What are you doing?" Her scream shocked them both. Daniel and Maya quickly pulled apart. Lena's face twisted with fury. "You were supposed to test him," she shouted at Maya.com. Maya burst into tears. "I never meant for this to happen." But Lena was beyond reason. She grabbed a knife from the nearby kitchen counter and rushed toward Maya. "You stole him from me." Before she could reach her, Daniel grabbed Lena's wrist. "Lena, stop." She struggled wildly, crying with rage. "You ruined everything." Daniel held her tightly and quickly called the police. Minutes later, officers arrived. Detective Amina stepped forward calmly. "Lena," she said, "you're under arrest." As they took her away, Lena looked back at Maya. "You were my sister," she whispered. The months that followed were painful. Daniel and Maya struggled with guilt, grief, and the consequences of Lena's actions. But their love remained strong. Slowly, life began to move forward. 1 year later, Daniel brought Maya to a beautiful hill overlooking the city. Soft lights hung from the trees and white flowers decorated the path. Maya looked around in surprise. "What is this?" Daniel smiled warmly. "You were never supposed to be the woman I fell in love with." He knelt down, "But somehow, you became the one I can't live without." He held out a ring. "Maya, will you marry me?" Tears streamed down her face. "Yes." Daniel placed the ring on her finger and kissed her gently. Later, Maya visited Lena in prison. They sat quietly across from each other. "I hated you," Lena admitted softly. "I know," Maya said. Lena looked down. "The truth is, I destroyed everything myself." She looked up again. "Was he worth it?" Maya thought for a moment. Then she smiled gently. "Yes." Lena laughed softly through her tears. "Then I guess the test worked after all." Outside the prison, Daniel waited for Maya. She walked into his arms. The sun was setting, painting the sky gold. Maya leaned against him. "Do you think love really survives tests?" she asked. Daniel kissed her forehead. "The real ones do, and sometimes the most dangerous tests reveal the deepest love of all." The end.